Hello and welcome to Sports Stars review for the Intercontinental Cup final between India and Lebanon, where India comfortably won in regulation time with a 2-0 scoreline, with goals from Lalianjuala Changte and of course captain Sunil Chhetri. So we'll break down how this final went for the Blue Tigers as they won their second silverware in a span of 3 months. The match began with Lebanon trying to find the early goal with combinational attacks from the midfield, with captain Hassan Matuk trying to build attacks through diagonal balls. But nothing of that really materialized, with defenders Sandesh Jingan and Anwar Ali making sure that Steamat's side maintained their reputation of having a very strong defense. Well, the team was looking at multiple records tonight. India had never gone on to have 6 clean sheets consecutively since 1952. This time, that became another page of history as Igor Stimatz's side got level with Rahim, our former India's former football coach, Saeed Abdul Rahim's record of consecutive 6 clean sheets with the national side. The other records that went on was Lebanon has always been a very strong opponent to beat, and for roughly 3 decades or so, in fact 4 decades, the Sidars have got the better of the Indians. In 1977, Lebanon last lost to India. That changed tonight. Coming from history to the present, let's talk about the things that happened on the field. In the first half, Lebanon played quite well in terms of limiting the attacks of the chances that India made. For example, Ashik Kurunian set up Sunil Chhetri in front of the box, something that Sunil missed, but it was also a proof that Alexander Ilich's side had properly marked the striker. Sunil Chhetri proved to be an absolute fox in the box throughout the match. He was an absolute nightmare for the opponent, and the result came just after half time. The first half went 0-0, and when the second half began, the team in red, Lebanon, hardly had time to regather its defense, and India struck. It came from an overlap with Lalianjuala Changte and Nikhil Pujari on the right flank. A brilliant nutmeg by Nikhil Pujari of a defender of Lebanon, which was passed on to Changte, who crossed for Chhetri, and this time the Bengaluru FC striker, rather forward, did not miss, scoring his 87th goal in the process. The next goal came after the hour mark. Igor Stimatz's side looked to have shifted gears this time. A team that usually plays in a 4-2-3-1 shape decided to change its formation. Jeekson Singh, who was given the responsibility to mark the opposition captain Hassan Matuk, was replaced by Rohit Kumar, who has a rather physical presence in the midfield, and that clearly meant that the mid block was being populated or was being pressed by Igor Stimatz's strategy to help India maintain the slender lead that it had. But the other player who came in was Naure Mahesh Singh, who has been a revelation with East Bengal in the Indian Super League season. He replaced Ashik Kurunian, and he played a very important role in the second goal. Sunil Chhetri gave an important pass for Mahesh Singh, who then crossed it on for in the center, and the shot was first saved by the Lebanon goalkeeper Ali Sabeh, but Lalianjuala Changte, who had previously talked about how the team develops on quick decision making, was on that particular spot at the right moment as he struck to double the lead. In the next part of the game, India continued creating chances, but the basic objective was to deny any particular chance for the Sidars to score. Hassan Matuk, who has been a forward, has become more of a midfielder after his return from injury, and he has gone on to become the creator, trying to assist from set pieces. In the first game against Vanuatu, Matuk assisted twice as Lebanon won 3-1. But this time, Matuk was completely shut out. He was marked so well by Stimac that the clean sheet was more gratifying for the Croatian than the win. After winning the trophy, that was something that Igor Stimac talked about, that yes, the most gratifying thing was that we got a clean sheet. India will take some very good positives from the match. It has got Sunil Chhetri, it has got the ageless Sunil Chhetri scoring almost every time he gets a chance. It has got a brilliant midfielder in the form of Naure Mahesh Singh. And it has got a perfect defensive duo of Anwar Ali and Sandesh Jhingan, who give us flashbacks of the kind of quality that Punjab used to give through defenders like Jarnail Singh. For India, the next campaign would be the SAF Championship, where it will play Pakistan, Maldives and Bangladesh on June 21, 24 and 27 as per schedule, whereas Lebanon will also head into the same tournament looking for more football, for more success, and perhaps with some new players. The coach had talked about some national team and some players who were reluctant to play football for the national team as a full-time career option, and that has been a cause of concern for the team. And this time he's bringing back some under 23 players for the SAF Championship, and it will be interesting to see that how the West Asian side goes on to fare in the SAF Championship in Bengaluru. For India, the SAF Championship, the Kings Cup, the Merdeka Cup, the Asian Games, and then the FIFA World Cup qualifiers lay ahead, which makes this year as a completely packed schedule for the AFC Asian Cup coming ahead next year, where it is drawn with powerhouse Australia, and it also has Syria and Uzbekistan in its group. We'll be keeping you updated as the Indian national team goes ahead and performs. Tonight will be a long night for Team India as it celebrates in its dressing room and back in its hotel. As and when their matches happen, Sportstar will give you live updates through blogs, videos and everything that comes with it. Like, follow and subscribe our YouTube channel, and of course we have got a new website. Go ahead and check it out.